Hi there. I'm Shola, backend engineer from the code creation team. In this video, I want to talk about one of the features our team has built, the fix command tool within Duo Chat. So what is the fix command tool? It is a tool available in IDEs like VS Code, IntelliJ IDEA, and also the Web IDE, which enables you to select a block of code, for example, a function, or a class or some lines of code and fix an issue within that block of code. This is very useful for fixing specific issues such as potential obvious and non-obvious bugs, fixing the build when the code is not compiled, and fixing performance problems, and so on and so forth. I will do a quick demo to show you how the fix command tool works. So just jumping in real quick into our VS Code here, we've got a Python file called example. It's a very simple logic. We have a method here that named factorial that takes in a number and computes the factorial for that number. As we can look here, if we see, or as we can see rather, on line 5 here, we are doing a recursive call to calculate the factorial for us, but we have a method here called faction, um, a non-existent method, and what we really intend to call is the factorial method to do a recursive call on that. So if we do a quick run of the code itself, we can anticipate the code failing due to this problem. So as you can see here, we've got a traceback, print factorial 5. Now you can imagine in a more complex code base where, yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's quite hard to catch these types of issues. In that event, what we would do is, yeah, select the code block. And then we can right click and go to GitLab Duo chat, and we can either click on fix here, or whilst still having the the block of code selected, we can come into Duo chat and type in slash fix and then click enter. So what the tool is doing behind the scenes is taking a look at the code and other contexts as well. In some cases, which can include like other open tabs to get an understanding of what's happening. Once this is complete, Duo returns the fixed code for us based on the block of code highlighted. So if we just scroll up a little bit more here, we can see. Uh, so we typed in slash fix, and then Duo returns or responds with the selected code contains a small error. So it was able to identify the error for us and regenerate the code um, with a fix here. So if we say we copy the code and then replace the original code with the fix, and then we rerun the code, we should expect the code to work as expected. So if we just click here, as we can see, the factorial of 5 in this particular case is 120. So the code has been fixed for us, whereas in the previous version, it was failing due to the issue. Also, if we just scroll down a little bit more, we can see that Duo also gives us an explanation of what the issue was with the code and what the fix was. So in this fixed version, I've replaced faction n-1 with factorial n-1 in the recursive call, and the rest of the code remains the same. This function will now correctly calculate and print the factorial of 5, which is 120. Um, so one other thing to add as well is that you can even include additional instructions for the fix command tool. So for example, we can specify in the chat and ask Duo to fix the code with a focus on a specific issue. So for example, asking it to fix, so say things like a race condition or fixing performance problems. And to do this in Duo Chat, we simply type in the command It's not relevant in this particular example, but just to show how it's done, we can then type in slash fix and say fix race conditions or something. And then click enter, and that would then, so whilst the fix command tool is running, it would focus on race conditions issues within that selected code. So yes, this is the fix command tool. It's a pretty cool tool, available to everyone to fix their code faster, identify bugs, save a lot of time and frustration, and also improve developer productivity and efficiency. This is especially useful in very large code bases where there's a lot of different moving parts. Um, and yes, where it's also difficult to quickly identify where an issue might exist. Please try this out and don't hesitate to reach out to the code creation team with any feedback you may have. Thank you.